John3374, and this is a different video. So basically, someone let me borrow this keyboard for some months, so I'm gonna do a video on it because I've never seen this before. But basically, this is the PSR-550 from Yamaha, and over here I have the YPG 235, and over here is the 170. Basically, this came out the same year as this, the 170, because the 170 came out in 2001. So both of these came out in 2001. I have not turned this on yet. I haven't turned this on. I have nothing. I have no knowledge about it. I don't know what to expect because I have no knowledge on it. But it has a floppy disk drive. I don't know how, why. I literally have no clue, but it has a floppy disk drive, so it's definitely an older keyboard. But it's actually going for like what, $800, $700 online. Like, for some reason these are pretty expensive because there's not that many for sale, it seems. These, you can pick one of these up anywhere, the 170s. But yeah, this is probably the the Portatone. Actually, I don't know, but it's definitely in the PSR series. And it looks like the updated version of the PSR 170 and all the other PSRs. But yep, the exact same year. It has a pitch bend. And I'm assuming this hasn't been used in quite a while. I don't really know because this isn't mine. But it looks like it's just like jam packed with a whole bunch of different like things they put in here. These speakers look pretty good. They don't look that bad. It has a wheel, just like the YPG 235. The YPG 235 came out in and there was also a whole bunch of other models, of the PSR and the YPG. So this definitely didn't just like come out right after it. This is just the one that I so happen to have because it's one of my favorite models. Let's see what kind of stuff they have. So those are the styles, about 100 something styles, 112. 220 music songs. And the voices, 713. It's about 700. Look at that. 713. So it's over 700. That's a lot of voices because this only has 489. So that's kind of crazy. It has a big screen too. I'm gonna turn it on because I've never turned this on. So what just happened? It just made some noise. There's like some clicking noises, and this also kind of blinked a little bit. I don't know what's going on. Grand piano. This is a pretty big screen, like compared to the PSR 170 doesn't even have a light up display, and the YPG 235 does, but it's small. So this thing is like big. So I'm assuming this wheel changes the. Yeah, I knew it. There's a lot of sounds on here. I guess I'm gonna just go over the voices. 1 through 8 is piano. 9 through 21 is the electronic, the E piano. 22 through 45 is the organ sounds. 46 through 52 is the accordion. That's actually a lot of sounds. That's for the accordion. 53 to 80 guitar. That's a lot of guitar sounds. 81 and 94 bass. 95 to 120 are the different strings. 121 to 125 choir. 26 to 34 trumpet. 135 49 brass. So there's a lot of horns. 150 164 saxophone. 165 174 flute, and then 75 through 90 is the synth lead, and then going into the 200s would be the synth pad, and then 208 through 219 percussion, 222 233 drum kits, and then 234 through 713 are the XG sounds. And it's crazy because this just says XG Lite, so I'm assuming this is like the light version, but this has like all the XG because it doesn't say light, it just says XG. I'm not really sure exactly what that stands for, but has a lot more sounds. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, these speakers are good. Yeah, these speakers are good. We can make some good songs with this because, like, look at all these sounds. Like you could just like go all the way. There's a lot of sounds to right now I'm at 209. That would be considered the percussion because it says vibraphone. That's pretty interesting. And then this right here, these are the numbers. So if you want to type in, like, let's say I want 85, you just do that and it takes you to 85. These basically control like the different voices, and if you're going to the songs or the style. These, what, a company, okay, I don't know what this is, but it's pretty interesting. Direct access, what does that do? I have no clue what it is, but it might have something to do with the sustain. See, these are like the fast controls. Like if you want sustain, well, I think, I don't know. Back next. I think these might be for the settings. I'm not really sure what those are for. It has a red power button, master volume. So let's see if we turn all the way up. Let's see how loud it is. It's pretty loud. Demo button. So if you're listening to like the demo songs, play that right away. Yeah, that's what that is. That's how you. Oh, so you can record things on here. I think. ACMP, as far as I know, that's like, so you can play like one chord over here. I'm not really sure, but that's what it does on the YBG 235. Then this is the company thing again in the song volume. Not really sure. Tempo, okay. Transpose. Now this basically changes the different key without moving. So if you're playing C major, right? You can switch it on the transpose and you're playing C sharp major, but you don't have to move to here to do it. You can just stay right here. That's what transpose is. Function. So that's basically the settings. Multi-pad. Is that just like the? Yeah, it's basically pads depending on what your voice is. Sorry, your voice. It would just have these 4 different pads on here that make different noises or different little whatever. Yeah, those are pads. This is like the pause and the play button, the stop button, autofill. Like if you're doing like a performance or something, you're using one of those like those drum machine, one of those drum sounds, those beats. Then basically you can like control it here. If you're gonna end a song, you just press the ending button. So like, see, it's one of those. A lot of people use those for certain things, depending on what song you're doing. This seems to be for the floppy disk. These controls right here: load, save, utility. I literally don't know how to use a floppy disk correctly. I know what it is, but I've never like really used one because like no one really uses floppy disks like that. So I really don't know. But this is the pitch bend, obviously. So. Yeah, that's what that is. And these right here, what are these? These are for the drums. These are like different drums. So if you have the drum sound on here when you're playing drums on a keyboard, because people do that, it'll tell you what drums there are. And then it also tells you like the notes of the keys right here. So like this is an A3. So if you have no clue what the notes are, and you know you're not really like a pianist or musician, then you can just look down here. It'll tell you what it is. But yeah, that's basically what this whole thing is. It probably has a lot more settings. I have no clue what this is. This is a huge screen. Easy navigator. So like it doesn't really change when you. It tells you like voice R1, tells you which setting you're at. You can change it. I want to go to like the 700. Oh, these are like sound effects basically. Yeah, these are pretty cool. I mean, I don't know what you would use them for. I guess songs or something. No clue, but I'm not going over all 700 because this video is going to be about 30 minutes long if I do that. Yeah, I'm not doing that, but okay. What the heck? Because I was playing on this, right? And I went to go press the record button, and this whole screen turns red. Wait, hold up. Wait, look at this, look at this. What in the world? Why is the thing turn red? Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna play, this is the bad intro from my first album. That's the first track, actually the second track that I played on the PSR-150, but I'm going to test it out on this. So it's very short melody, but I'm gonna just like, you know, show y'all how the first grand piano sound, how it sounds on here, number one, the very first sound. So, let's see. It actually, the piano kind of sounds like a guitar a little bit. It's very crisp. Like it sounds like very like it just sounds like a upright piano. Because if I play on the 170, it sounds more like this. But on here, see how crisp it is, and then on the YBG 235 sounds like this. Okay, so apparently it changes pink too. What the heck? I mean, the song goes hard though.